on, guys? It's your boy Phoenix again, back with another review. I'm kind of taking a step back in my review process to do my very first SubOhm battery. Um, the very first SubOhm battery I ever got was this one. It is the Aspire CF SubOhm battery. Um, it is a very good mod. It's what got me into SubOhms. I have the Atlantis 2 tank on it. I've already done a review on it. It doesn't put out as much vapor as I'm used to now that I've had, you know, a Sigelli 150 or a Sigelli 30 watt and stuff like that. But as a backup for my backup, it's a very good battery. Very, very good. So you can see it still puts out a decent amount of vapor. Um, it's good for somebody who's venturing into SubOhm. I would honestly recommend taking the path that I took and getting one like this because it's very similar to other mods that I've used in the past, like the EVOD 2 and the Aspire variable voltage and stuff like that. Very, very similar. Um, but as far as going to a SubOhm, this would be my first choice. Go ahead and take the tank off real quick and show you guys how it works. So it's got the 510 threads on the inside, female connection for a male connection. It has a spring-loaded contact in there so that you get full contact. It's all self-contained. It's got the air vent holes on the bottom in order to vent out the inside the inner contained battery. This battery pumps out 2,000 milliamps at 4.2 volts, and it'll output at 4.2 to 40 amps. And it's compatible with anything from 0.3 to 0.1. So if you have like an Aspire Nautilus Mini or something like that, or an Aspire Nautilus, it's not going to be compatible with the 1.6 coil in those. So this is kind of an impromptu video because I didn't want to do two juice reviews back to back. So I was digging through my vapor bag and I found this and decided I wanted to do a review on it. It's simple. It's just like all the old starter kit mods. The tank just screws onto it and then fire it off. So yeah, it's not huge clouds like this puts out. But for someone who's venturing into SubOhms and wants to use like an Atlantis 2 or Atlantis 1, when I first got this, I had the Atlantis V1. Unfortunately, that tank broke. I dropped it, and the bottom part cracked off, and it wasn't fixable. But I don't regret getting this battery. It's chargeable off of I use an EVOD charger on it, like my old EVOD charger from my old mod. That's what I use to charge this one. But when you have this type of battery and this type of tank together, it's a good step in order to go to SubOhm, and it's also a good step to drop down your nicotine level. I think now with having the dripper, I'm actually at 3 milligrams. And it feels like 6. I was using, like, the Grand Brother Creme I had was 6 milligrams, and it tasted like 12. It's a very hearty, harsh hit when you use anything above 3 to 6 milligrams of nicotine. But this right here is perfect for someone who's still in like the 12 to 6 range. It's a phenomenal battery, and I give it 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up equals 5 stars. I've been using this for quite a while now, and I don't use it much now that I have, I have Sigelli 30 watt, Sigelli 150. I even have another mod. It's a mech mod that I don't use very often because I want to have an RDA for it, but I don't really use it that much, and I will do a review on it. It is the Tesla Silver Dragon. I'll do a review on it another time, but as of now, I'm just gonna stick with doing one for the Aspire SubOhm. It's a great setup. Anybody who's, like I said before, anybody venturing into the SubOhm part of vaping. Um, I think I use a point 0.5 coil in this, a point 0.3. It's compatible with point 0.3 and it'll fire it off, but it drains the battery like crazy, like super crazy battery drainage when you use like this. Um, Once again, I want to, as always, pop a shout out to the guys at the Vapor Room here in Lufkin, Texas, and continuing to do great things for the vaping community here in Lufkin. And anybody who wants to quit smoking, like I've always said, it's a great way. It turns a niche into like an actual kind of hobby, especially when you venture into the mech mods and RDAs and big box mods and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to wrap this one up a little early. I'm not going to drown on about something that is so easy to fall in love with. I loved it, still love it, still use it. So you know what, guys? This is Phoenix signing out.